going to be creative today. We're going to do a breakfast in a pie iron, or a dessert, or a snack. But what we're going to do is essentially blueberry pancakes, and we're going to make a sandwich. And we're going to do this in a pie iron. And this is what you don't say. This is the disclaimer. We've never done this before. But we're going to muddle through this and get creative. So what you need for this is some pancake mix. The box died, so here's the pancake mix. And you need some blueberries and some cream cheese and a little bit of water. And really that's all you need. A little butter for your pie iron. But in a sense, what I'm thinking is I'm going to make 2 small pancakes in the pie irons. And then when we come back with cooked pancakes, then we're going to make a sandwich out of them. We're going to put blueberries and cream cheese in between them and then toast them a little bit more. To make this a little simpler, you could just go out and buy pre-made pancakes, but we thought that was pretty boring, so we're gonna make our own. So we're gonna do just a short version here. So we want 1 cup of pancake mix. Oops. And let's see. I think that's about a cup there. And I'm actually going to make this in a pitcher because then it'll be so much easier to pour. And then it calls for, let's see, 2/3 cup of water. And there's 2/3 cup of water. And we're going to pour that into our mix. And then we're just going to make pancake batter. So this will be really good. I haven't made pancakes in such a long time. But there we go. That's perfect. Now you don't have to drip. You can just pour. So we're going to let that sit for a second. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little butter. You can warm these up, but they're kind of fairly warm right now, so I'm just going to put some butter in there so that the pancakes don't stick. You could spray this. Alright. And there we go. So now we've got butter so we don't stick. Plus that'll make it, give it that little buttery taste. Alright, so we're ready. I'm going to take the mix. And I don't want to fill this because I don't want it to drip on the way to the fire. So I think I'm going to fill it just about half full and do both of these so I can have a top and a bottom. Because I know that this is going to poof up a little bit, so we don't want it to pour over in the fire. So now I'm going to close these up. And then we're going to carefully go over to the fire. So I'll meet you over there. All right. So I don't want to burn the bottom, so I'm going to put this level back. What I think I'm going to do is just kind of set that on one coal so it kind of hangs over the heat. Not quite level. There we go. The problem is the handle. We'll put that like that there. That's totally level. And we're going to get the other one. And you want it level so it doesn't pour out. So we're going to let that sit for just a little bit. And I'm going to open it up. I'm not going to move it, but I'll open it up and check. So when you know pancakes are getting ready to flip over, they start to bubble. So I'll periodically look, make sure it's bubbling, and then I think I'm just going to flip her over and see what happens. So we'll do that in a minute here. Okay, we're going to check this. Okay, so it's not quite bubbling yet, so I think I'll let it go a little longer, but I don't want the bottom to burn. Okay, I took this out of the fire, and I think that looks perfect. And the other one looks just like that. So we're going to take these over and make our blueberry sandwich. Okay, so one of these I'm going to keep in here. I wanted to see how this looks. And take our spoon and scrape. So there's almost the perfect pancake. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put probably just a little bit more butter in my pie iron so that doesn't stick. And then I'm going to put this back in there. And then I'm going to use, I'll be right back. I'm going to use a spoon and I'm going to take cream cheese. Now I'm a cream cheese kind of person, so I'm going to slather it on there pretty good. I'm going to spread that around. It should melt a little bit because this pancake is really hot. So you can notice that I didn't totally have it level in the fire because this one end is thicker than the other end. There's my thick end. I'll just kind of mush that down a little bit. Okay, so there we've got cream cheese. And then we're going to take some blueberries. Okay, so I was putting the blueberries in, but like I say, you could use, I would guess strawberries, whatever goes with pancakes. And then I'm going to open up the other pie iron here. And this one didn't get quite as done, which is okay. So I'm going to see, this was sticking a little more. So there's our not so perfect pancake, but that's okay. Because what we're going to do then is going to put this on top of this. I think I'll try to get the thick end down here. Whew, it's hot. All right, and then we're going to put the last piece of butter in this one so it doesn't stick. All right, and now we're ready. It's already hot, but we want to heat up our cream cheese and our blueberries a little bit. So I'm going to go put this in the fire and I'll be right back. All right, let's see how our creation has turned out. So, ooh, look at that. That is perfect. That's the bad side, so actually let me flip it over so you can see the total pancake sandwich. So look at that. So it's either a breakfast sandwich, pancakes, blueberries, little cream cheese. It's a great dessert and who knows what, but I think it's going to be great. Let me take a bite of it and see. Make sure I get a blueberry in it. Mm-hmm.